Hey everyone, it's that time of year where we're getting leaks for the next LEGO House exclusive set. And we got the first picture the other day. As you can see, I've got it popped up now on the screen where you can see it's just a pile of bricks. Later on in this video, we'll go through with ChatGPT and see what it thinks those bricks would build for the next LEGO House exclusive set. But before we get to that, we're going to go through all 6 sets that have come out in the last 6 years, starting back in 2020. And the first set we got was the Lego Wooden Duck, and that's set number 40501. I'm going to use the press release photos for these sets, as I haven't built them all. Some of them I've built, but I'll let you know as we go along which ones I have built. So this one I have built here, and it's in a display case upstairs in my office. And this one here, when it first came out, I said to myself, if I'm not able to get the wooden duck itself, I might as well get the next closest thing, which was this set here. And that was the very first LEGO House exclusive set that we have gotten. The next one that we got didn't last too long on the shelves. But was this one here, which is the brick molding machine, and that's set number 40502. This one here only lasted for about a year until it was put away into the vault. And this set here, nowadays everyone seems to want because it's the one that they're missing, as it wasn't very sought after or desired at the time. I haven't built this one yet, it's still sealed new in the box, but this one here looks exactly like the machine that you see in the LEGO house right inside the main lobby, and it's pumping out 2x4 bricks all day long, putting them into nice packages for you to collect one as you exit the house. Great safe to have. Maybe one day I'll build it, but I do have the miniature built one that was part of the gift with purchase that was released a few years ago, and that one's built. So this one here, maybe one day we might crack it open and open it, just if we get a better place to display it. The third set that came out was Dangnam Holmland's Master Builder set, and that's got a nice build of her there, as well as some of her past sculptures that she built for the LEGO community and for Legoland itself. And that's set number 40503. And that set here was the third one in line. As you can see, it's a bit different shaped box than the last one, but the same size as the duck, a bit thicker. Haven't built this one as well, but maybe again at some point we get the space, we'll pop that one open and get it on display. The fourth one that I managed to get on a visit to Billund, Denmark, to the LEGO house, and that was the minifigure tribute, and that is with the pirate itself, and that's set number 40504. And that set looks great. It's Redbeard himself, all done up with his map there of Denmark, and X marks the spot right where Billund, Denmark is of all the LEGO bricks. Great set to have. I really enjoyed getting that one and being able to bring it back from one of my trips there. And it looks like a great set and will go very great on display at some point as well. As you can see in the photos, it has got a lot of detail and it has got the exact proportions of a LEGO minifigure. Heading over to number 5. Let's see where we got number 5. Number 5, I have built this one here. I thought it was a magnificent build, but it seems that it hasn't been very popular, and that was the LEGO building system, set number 40505. And that set there takes you through the history of the different LEGO systems that LEGO has. We have the Duplo, we got LEGO System, and we got LEGO Technic. All three medians there on this set. And then on the back of this set, you do have a little shelves of different micro builds of famous sets that LEGO's manufactured and produced over the years. And then the sixth one that we've gotten is this one here, and this one here is Fabuland, a tribute to them, and that's the LEGO Fabuland Tribute, set number 40506. Got all 4 main characters in there, the elephant, the crocodile, the sheep, and the penguin, and you got the iconic tree. This one I did manage to get signed by Marcus and Stuart, so that's a great addition to this set here, having it signed by the two of them. which were the key designers of this set. And also drop it down in the comments what you think the 7th exclusive LEGO house set is going to be. I ran it through ChatGPT, that pile of bricks that they leaked a couple of days ago, and asked ChatGPT to analyze that pile of bricks and tell me what it thought it was going to be and what it would build. And what ChatGPT came up with some creative stuff. I was very specific on what I wanted it to ask and see what it came up with. Let me grab my laptop and I'll read out what it came up with. So first of all, what I asked ChatGPT was, I put in the picture itself and I asked every year LEGO House releases an exclusive set that is only sold at the LEGO House. I've attached a photo that LEGO released today showing the bricks that will be used in the upcoming set. Based on this image, can you give me 5 good possible builds that may come from these parts that LEGO would release as a set? For these 5 ideas, give me reasons why you think it could be these builds. So I'm not going to go all through all 5 because some of them were a bit crazy, but 3 of them were actually pretty creative and could be great possibilities. And it analyzed what it thought the bricks were. So it noticed in the photo itself it was heavy use of white and gray and black bricks. And generally those are architectural and display model sets, which as you can see from these, they all have black base plates and stands for the sets. Many plates, tiles, brackets, window frames, which also indicates it could be a structure. Very few minifigure elements. So that's interesting there that it picked up on that there's not any minifigure elements. So it can't be a set with any minifigures, but we haven't gotten those in the past anyways, so that's normal. And then it's got some round elements and Technic bits, which could be internal mechanism or some motion inside the set. So that's interesting that I picked up on that. And then the black base plate, well, obviously we could recognize from these other sets that they do have a base on the bottom of them. So the very first one that it came up with that it ranked is a mini LEGO house build, which is very interesting because we've never actually had one for the exclusive set. We have had an architectural LEGO house set that came out years prior to that, back in 2018, 19, I believe it was. So that was very interesting that it's picking up on that based on the colors and the plates and pieces that are in that set. And it indicates in the description it gave that why it was likely that is just based on to celebrate LEGO itself, as well as the white stacked blocks that are in that pile there. So it does indicate there's quite a few white bricks in there that could look like the LEGO house itself. And then a reason why LEGO could use that is because it's iconic and instantly recognizable. And they haven't done anything to symbolize the LEGO house itself in any of these past sets. So that could be a very good one they come out with. The next idea that ChatGPT came up with that it could be as well, and I think could be similar to as well, is it's saying that it could be the LEGO house tree of creativity inside, an abstract display model. And the reason why I gave that was the wide variety of small connector elements and angles. Angular parts mix suggests non-rectangular shaping. Greens, browns appear just enough to suggest an organic form. And the LEGO house has already featured a creative as a central theme. The tree itself is very iconic inside the LEGO house, and they haven't done a exclusive one as well for that. They have come out one for the inside tour, and they've also had one for the LEGO house, but it wasn't part of this series. And then the last thing they came up with was a modular LEGO brick machine slash kinetic sculpture. And that is just based on the gears that it sees in the pile of bricks that you can see. So there are a few gear and axles in there and Technic pieces. So it could suggest that there is some mechanism and motors in there, which could be a mechanical build. So that's interesting as well that it picked that up. And then just out of curiosity, because the LEGO house is going under a bit of a renovation right now with the chef's kitchen on the main floor, cafeteria. So they are renovating that to make it a bit larger for the LEGO house, as it was a bit small. So they are making the building a bit bigger to make a larger area. So I asked it in there to see if that could be a feasible idea, if it's making the LEGO chefs. There was 2 robots in the kitchen there. So I asked it that, and let's see what it said from that answer. So from its response, it does say that it could be an absolute possibility that from these bricks in the pile, that it could be the Lego robots from the Lego House kitchen there. The reasons that it gave why it could be the mini chef kitchen is the color palette matches the modern kitchen, dominant white, gray, and black, the dark gray and dark plates, small pops of green and tan, could be utensils, integrates decor. Now it does, after going listing a few things, reason why it could be it does give it a pretty hard no why it can't be. And the main reason for that it gave was the lack of obvious mini scale elements. So there's no eyes because the mini chefs themselves, the robots have eyes and motion and arms and stuff like that. And in that pile of bricks, even if you analyze it a bit further, you can't see any of those key parts to be able to make the mini chefs that were in the Lego house. So I think it probably won't be the mini chefs, but you never know. I'm leaning right now predominantly towards what ChatGPT came up with first with the Lego house build itself, as we've never had one, and it would be great to add into the exclusivity of the Lego house, especially since they're doing that addition on the building. Maybe they'll do an updated model build of that, since it is putting a small addition on the side of the Lego house. Again, let me know down in the comments below what you thought, and then smash that thumbs up and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated and will help us get to our goal of 1,000 subscribers and help us be able to get the 7th set, and we'll introduce that to you when it is revealed. It's supposed to be coming out, another sneak peek, I believe, on February 19th, and then the final release will be on the 27th, 28th of February. We'll be able to get the set and see exactly what set we're getting. So can't wait till that. And just remember, if you're not clicking, you're not building, and we'll see you in the next video.